Hey friends, welcome. This is Wendy. I am excited that you're here with me today to see all of these amazing fun folds. So before I get started and showing you all of these fun folds, I was just going to show you the class they came from. So we did a mega fun fold class, which is available now to purchase. It's $45. You get a PDF and videos for all of this. However, if you just want the PDF, I am selling the PDF for $13. And then let's say you get the PDF and you're like, you know, I just wish I would have taken the class. We're going to give you a coupon code for $13 off the purchase of the class. So if you just want to purchase the PDF, I've linked to it below this video. You can do that. And in that PDF will be a special coupon code for you to use to get that $13 off the whole class if you decide you want it. Okay, so the mega fun folds we did are all in here, and this is a binder that we put together that we gave all the information for everyone to put together. This is the resource binder, and these are going to continue to grow as my classes continue for fun folds. So as you can see, the PDF is really basic. That's why we're charging such a low price point for it. It doesn't go into any great detail except for measurements and scoring marks. That's what all of our videos are for in the Mega Fun Fold class. So if you want that class, like I said, you can pick it up. But this is the cool binder that my students put together so that now they just have their samples and their PDFs ready to go. So this is the layout. There's the PDF sheet in the front, and then the second page is the samples so that you just have a go-to place to pull out ideas and recreate. This whole concept for me was just to try to kind of create a resource library where you would always be able to just grab and pull fun fold ideas, and you wouldn't have to go searching around online, watching a bunch of people's videos, watching a bunch of stuff, clicking on a picture, and then you end up not getting a tutorial and all that. So I'm going to show you all the cards we made so that you can have some fun fold ideas. Now I should disclaimer, there are 33 videos in this class, and this actually is not all the cards that were made. These are just all the cards I made. So I actually have contributors to this class that made other cards as well. So here's the first one. Isn't this cute? May the Lord bless you and keep you. And then this one. And there's no sentiment on this one intentionally because I want to be able to add a sentiment when I need one. So whether it's a thank you card, a birthday card, whatever, I want to be able to add that at that time. We made this one. Isn't this cute? So all the instructions, there's not only a video that gives you like a sample of how to make it, we broke it down in the class. So the cool thing is like we do everything in gray cardstock as your basic fold video, and those videos are really short and it's literally just showing you how to make the fold. Then we did a second video teaching you a sample, so giving you extra layers and measurements and stuff like that. So then we did this one, which was really fun. I did this one. This is a pocket fold. This is a peekaboo card. So fun. This is a bookbinding card. This one is a basic fun fold you could find pretty much anywhere. Then I did this extra fun easel card. So this is a really fun one. This one. This one is one of my favorites. Opens like that. And then it opens like this. And there's a full video tutorial on how to make this, all of these. And then this one. And then we've got an easel card, like so. And then this fun card. Says, let's rule the world, but first we nap. Isn't that cute? So there are some fun fold card ideas for you, using lots and lots of different fun folds. A lot of these are what I would consider basic fun folds. We did this because we're building a library. So over time, those who take my Mega Fun Fold classes, my goal is to do 4 a year. So each time I release a Mega Fun Fold class, you're building on your prior skills and you're building on your prior library. So yeah, this class was super fun. I hope you take interest. If you didn't already purchase the class, there is a link below the video to purchase the class, and then there is a link below the video to purchase just the PDF. If you want to get just the PDF for $13, you can do that. And like I said, if after you buy that, you're like, you know what, I wish I would have bought the class, we're going to give you a coupon code in that PDF so that you can go in and purchase the class and use that coupon code to get $13 off of the class, so that you're not paying for the PDF and then paying for the class on top of it. We don't want you to do that. Okay. And then I just have to show these items off. This is kind of just a show and tell, and then we're going to make a fun fold card together. So these are from my sweet, sweet friend, Miss Deborah. For those of you who have been around here a long time, you already know who Miss Deborah is. She is my helper in the office. And I actually don't have much left for her to do these days because I don't cut kits and ship kits anymore. So she makes my thank you cards that I send out to people who place orders with me. But she made these, and look how cute these are. She got this idea from Miss Brenda Quintana. I personally have know who Brenda is, and she is a lovely person. So I will try to link, I'll try to find her video or ask Miss Deborah for it, and I will link to her video so that you can see how to make these. I thought this was just so super cute. So Miss Deborah gave this one to Macy for Valentine's Day and gave this one to me for Valentine's Day. So I thought that was super sweet, and I just wanted to show those off to you. Okay, so here is the fun fold we're going to make today, but we're going to change up the product. So you're going to get two samples. So it opens like this and then like this. And I just think this is so cute. I love this fun fold. I have no idea what to call this fun fold, but I thought, you know what? We got to make it. I got this fun fold card from a swap, and the way it turned out is so cute, and I just wanted to make one. So we're going to make one of these, and yeah, that gives us, how many fun folds have I shown you today? So we're going to do, this is going to count as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus the one we're going to make. So 15. And, so this one is not in the class. This is separate, but all the other ones I showed you are in the class plus more. So I had contributors, guest contributors that created beautiful cards for us for the class, and you don't want to miss out on those. So let's get cracking and make this card. Okay, friends, so here's what I've picked to use. I'm going to use the Good Feelings stamp set. I'm going to use the Geometric Patterns Embossing Folders from Stampin' Up. These are the stamp sets from Stampin' Up as well. And I'm going to use the Give It a Whirl dies. I actually only used that to cut these little stars that you see right here. So that's all I used that for. But I just wanted to show you the set it came from. And then I'm using the Honeybee Stamps ovals. So these are called the Sweet Stacks ovals. So if you're looking for a nice set of ovals, you could get those from Honeybee. And we're going to get started. So first I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I chose the I'm Just So Happy For You sentiment. It fit really nice in that oval. And I'm going to ink it up with Azure Afternoon. I'm going to do it again. And that looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. And now I just have to die cut this. I think with this one, let me see. Yep. So I cut a larger oval earlier out of Misty Moonlight. And so I want this one to just be a little bit smaller. So we'll have this nice little trim of Misty Moonlight. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want to make this gradient. So this is the beautiful thing about the Misty. I haven't moved my stamp. So I can just pop this right back in place. And I am going to take my Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to ink up just the top side of this stamp. Look at that. Perfect lineup. I absolutely love it. So good. So now it's kind of like two-toned. Get it back out of here. There we go. I just think that's kind of a fun effect. And it brings in this piece of Misty Moonlight with the Azure Afternoon. So now we're just going to die cut this out. And I'm going to grab my little mini Stampin' Cut just so that I don't have to get up and go over to my electronic machine. You know, when I had this space built that I craft in, I really regret not having electricity put into the center of the room through the floor, because I have no way to like have electricity here at my table. I know I can run an extension cord. Let me make sure this is nice and straight. Yeah, that looks good. I know I could run an extension cord, but ultimately I think that you know, I don't know. I don't know how I would do it, is what I'm getting at. Okay. So now I'm going to glue this piece to this piece, just so that that part's done and out of the way. And then we're going to make the rest of the card. Just going to use my precision glue press. Love that thing. And then get this in place. And now we have our little sentiment piece. Set that aside. Okay. So now I'm going to take my basic white cardstock. This is cut at 5.5 by 7 1/4. And I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. And then I've got my piece of Azure Afternoon cut at 2.5 by 8. And I'm going to score this at 4. And then I'm going to emboss the flaps. So I'm using the dual, like I said before, geometric patterns. So for this piece, I'm going to emboss half by just placing this in, just like so. You know what? Let's see. We'll look. No, won't go that way. Now I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Do I want this pattern on this piece? You know what? Yeah, let's go with this pattern on this piece. So I only want to emboss half of it. So I'm just going to squeeze it together right here. And since this piece will fit through my mini machine, and I'm being lazy and don't want to get up, as I said earlier, well, I'm going to have to, oh no, I don't have to get up. Just reach over for this. We're going to do, let's see, I have to read the plates. Is this, oh, this is for 3D. Okay, so this is plate 1 and plate 3 is, it tells me right here on the thing. So plate 1, let me make sure this is all lined up good. Plate 3. And then we're gonna run it through with the hinge side first. So there's that one. And I'll show you. It's not a fun pattern. Can you see that? And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but I can't use my mini machine for this because the paper's too big. So I'm gonna emboss this one with these little triangles, and I'm just going to line it up only where the flap is. Okay, so now I have that part embossed. So this is gonna fold up. This is the 7 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece that we had at the beginning, and we scored it 4 1/4. And then I'm just gonna go along the bottom here and crease the bottom really well. Okay. Then we have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Azure Afternoon cardstock, and I'm just gonna cover this with glue and glue this down. And then this piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and this is from, I think it's called Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. It's in the annual catalog. It's one of my favorites. I just love it. I love the stars. So pretty. And then we have our second piece here. I'm going to fold on the score line. Make sure that gets all folded and burnish the edge. And then we are going to add glue to the back of this. And then I'm going to line this folded edge up with the top of the Azure Afternoon cardstock right here. And we are only going about, I don't know, an inch from the edge, because you want it kind of off center. And then this piece is going to go here, just like so. So I'm just going to add glue in the center of it, because we don't want to glue the sides down. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to make sure there's no glue back here, and there's not. And then all I have to do is add my fun embellishments. Now you could also add a little strip of white cardstock here if you wanted for writing on. I'm not going to do that right now just because it's not, I don't feel like it's necessary. By the way, I will have a free project sheet for you on how to make this card. Okay, so if you're like, man, I didn't catch all the measurements, don't worry about it. We are going to make sure, whoops, that you get all of the measurements for free. And this is not a card that was included in my Fun Fold class. So I think I need my crystal katana. Oops, I'm kind of all fingers today, all thumbs, whatever they say. So I'm just gonna continue to add these stars because I just think they're so pretty. And why not have a whole bunch of stars on this front area, right? So add another one here. And I just think this is really cute. Could be like a congratulations. If you have a friend or family member who just found out they're expecting, this could be fun because this can kind of go like, you know, boy or girl. I just feel like this is a fun card all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more of these little bitty guys. You know what? I think we need like one more right here. Maybe not. Or maybe a smaller one. Maybe not. We'll leave it blank. Okay. So there we have our Fun Fold card that I wanted to share with you today. And here is the other sample. Both really fun cards. And then of course you saw all the other samples earlier. Those are also super fun. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending some time with me today. Again, if you want that fun fold class from me, there is a link below the video. It's all virtual, all online. Go at your own pace. There's a PDF, 33 videos. It's amazing. If you just want to purchase the PDF, we are selling that for $13. But if you get the PDF and then you decide, you know what, I wish I would have got the class, we're going to include a coupon code for you so that you can get $13 off the class. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.